What's going on, Playdate community? We are back with another episode of Wheel Runner, and this week is update number 6. This week we've got system menu options, unlockable levels, and performance enhancements.
Let's jump right into it.
So when you're in game, you're gonna see that there are some system menu options. Either restart the level, or just jump back to the main menu. So super convenient for when you're in game. Thank you very much to the people who suggested that. I believe Nino from Gravity Express. I just want to make a shout out to ZZ Man, who's been helping me out. He's the one who put in that feature. He's the first guy to ever make a widget. That's not me. And so he's created a widget, probably the simplest widget in the world, but it does the job. It's called Widget System, and what it does is that it gets this Playdate system menu. When it loads, it adds menu items, and it calls the signals that call back to play, which play responds to by actually doing the job. Amazing job. Super excited that somebody else has made a widget now. Guys, it's not hard. And so let's jump into the second thing. Guess what? We're back on home screen now that we've gone back to the home menu, and we've now got unlockable levels! I've got the controller, by the way. What happens if I go down here and I press A?
Looks like I can't play it, guys.
And so basically we've got to clear this level in order to unlock the next ones. So guys,
let me just show you how I play this game.
Because it's the ultimate
MLG. I play it with one button
and I get 4 stars.
Right away.
And we've got
a little bit of a glitch right there that needs to be fixed.
And we're just gonna jump back to the main menu there. And as you can see, we've unlocked the space level. Guys, when you make a game, add some progression in there. Give players reason to play your game. If there's no progression in your game, you just get a high score.
It's a bit boring.
Third thing, I promised you guys I would talk about RECT.
RECT
has caused me
a lot of problems.
One day I woke up and I was just like, you know that thing that Panic made called RECT? I don't like it. I'm gonna make another one called RECT. I mean, if you wanna learn how to make Lua objects, great, follow this example, but don't use it for RECT. Here you have RECT make, which is basically rect.new. Of course, I had to name it something else. And every single one of these functions are just convenience functions. Problem is, if you look at what's going on, every single one of them creates a new table every time you run it. If we take a look at what the widget does, I'm going to go to somewhere where I haven't implemented the new one. So draw does a bunch of operations using rect. Like here you can see rect offset. Here you see rect width, 2 of them in a row. Here you have a rect bottom, rect width, rect inset, center, size. All this stuff creates a new rect every frame. Your poor little Playdate has to run 30 frames a second, or try to, and every frame it's creating like 20 or so new tables, and that's just one widget. So your Playdate has to grab all of that, put it in the garbage, every frame, create a new one, put it in the garbage, create a new one, put it in the garbage. It's a lot of work, especially if you've got 20 widgets in the hierarchy that are all doing the same thing.
So what changed?
I've created a dependency called frame, which re-implements the same stuff as before. What's the difference? So not only we're using the C implementation of rect, which is using geometry.rect, the frame gets given to the widget right at the beginning when it gets created, and then it keeps it. Given the frame, it's got to keep it. Same with the draw rect. If you create a sprite gets given a draw rect, it's going to keep that draw rect. It's just going to reset the values. It's not going to create a new one and throw away the previous one every frame. Here, you can see that the garbage collector is at 2.7%. which is way lower than what it used to be. Before it was up at like 7%, working all the time, taking up all that CPU space, and now we're actually doing much better. So that concludes it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to download the newest version of the game. We've now got the CD pipeline in there. It'll be up and updated, so feel free to download it anytime you want. It's always up to date. Make sure to come back next week because we're gonna have some exciting new features. We've got 2 more weeks of making updates for Wheel Runner, and then we're gonna close down the beta and we're going to put the game on the store
in a future release.
I'm very excited for where this game is going to go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye everybody. Little note, you might have noticed I have a new couch over there. Thank you to the person on itch.io who bought my game for $1. You know, it helps a lot.
Every dollar counts.
Yeah, it was a cheap couch.